fellow twin flames, and welcome to the DM to DF reading for Sunday. And remember, whenever you find this reading, it will be for you. So we're going to bring in 2 decks of cards today. I'm going to bring in the beautiful Twin Flame Odyssey cards, and I'm going to bring in the deck Counterpart Connections by Bridget. So thank you, angels. What do the masculines want to say to the feminines today, please? What do the masculines want to say today, please, to the divine feminines? Wow, 1 card coming out. I feel there's more, though. So I feel that's possibly the main message. Yeah, look at this jumping out, amazing. So they've got some things to say. So thank you, angels. Look at that, straight out, amazing. So I feel this is the main message here, and then these are extra cards. So he's saying to you today, I want to look into your eyes and get lost in your soul. Wow. So this is definitely about coming back together. To look into your eyes, you have to be in the same room or in the same energy. And this is also about looking into your photograph or feeling you. So yes, it can be very spiritual, you know, when you are connecting on the 5D. In other words, he's still doing these things. But this is him saying to you, I want to be able to look into your eyes in the real world and to get lost in your soul. So I feel he's indicating, you know, when we get a text, sometimes we have to read between the lines and understand the subtext of the text. He's saying, I want to look into your eyes and get lost in you. In other words, I want to meet up. I want to meet up. You know, that's kind of the English version of the long-winded version. You know, sometimes like in the past, you know, think about Shakespeare and the way that Shakespeare's, you know, sentences and words didn't really make sense. It was all long-winded. But now we know how to break them down. They're giving me the show. You know, is it the show out there in the theatre? You know what I'm talking about. Hamlet, thank you. I was thinking as I'm trying to channel and then think about something in the 3D. It's very hard to go between the two. And they give me a vision and then I have to think, what is that then? Hamlet or Hamilton. Hamilton, not Hamlet. Maybe there is a, you know, hip version, updated version of Hamlet out there too. But yeah, Hamlet. I mean, Hamlet is, does it make sense? All the words, and like Hamilton is like a new upbeat show, you know, where it shows you what's going on. But like Hamlet, thank you, that's what they're giving me as well. Hamlet is the way the words sometimes are long-winded and don't make sense because they're from way back in the past. It's like when we read the Bible, the words may not make sense because it's so long ago. And we have to make sense of what it's saying in the now, you know, in this modern day and age in 2023. And I feel this is what he's saying. He's saying, whatever I've said before or whatever I'm not saying, please know that what I am saying is I want to meet up with you and I want to look you in the eyes and get lost in your soul, no matter what these say. He's saying to you, would you be able to trust me again? So he wants to be able to come to you and give you a reason to trust him. Would you be able to? Would you be able to trust me again? So really that's saying, can we start over? Do you forgive me? Can we wipe the slate clean? You know, is it okay to approach you? Is it the right time to meet up? These are the things he's asking himself, and he really wants to ask you. Would you be able to trust me again? So again, the subtext of that text is, I want you to be able to trust me, and I want to show you that you can. I need some space right now. So he's saying, I need space right now, but that doesn't mean it's going to last forever. You know, if he needs a little bit of space and time to process so he can work out how to prove to you that you can trust him and to work out how he can actually be with you in person. If that means getting on a plane or jumping on a train or driving in his car. And I'm blown away by that. Look, a boy's just gone past on a bike. Honestly, amazing. The angels, thank you. You know, earlier today in the feminine reading, I spoke about bikes. And if you've seen push bikes, you know, someone riding on a bike, it's about things taking a little bit longer than, say, if you see a motorbike that's got a lot of speed to it. And that was a boy on a bike. And the masculines sometimes are like boys. In other words, they're very immature. You know, and a little boy just walked past again there. So I'm not saying your twin is a little boy, but they are emotionally sometimes like children. They have to grow up and learn and make mistakes and hurt you and do silly things. And look in the schoolyard, you know, the boys can be nasty to the girls they like. And I know that some of you watching, the masculines are women as well as men, and there is some same-sex twins here and stuff. But I'm talking about how, the energy of it all, the energy, whereas the masculines can act like that. They can do nasty things and say horrible things to you, but they love you beyond measure. Or they can avoid you because they love you. I used to do that at school. I don't know about you. I fancied a guy at school and I used to just ignore him and act like he was invisible because I didn't know what to do. And that's how I dealt with that. So, they're either ignoring you or they're being nasty to you or they're just doing something else entirely, acting crazy and weird. It's because they're so into you. And he's saying, I need some space right now just to process what's going on. But he definitely wants to come back into your life. So again, the message is, some of the masculines are going to come forward sooner than others, but they are putting the effort in, and that's why you've seen that bike. He's saying, I do miss you and I do love you, and I promise I will be back, and that's absolutely what this reading is today. I promise you that I will be back, and I'll come back when you can trust me again, when I can prove to you that you can trust me again, when you're going to accept me for who I am now. But I promise you I'm coming, and I wish I could tell you the truth. So he is going to tell you the truth, but now he's thinking, I wish I could tell you the truth right now. For some of the masculines, they aren't ready yet to do that, or they need to wait until they're able to follow through on their plans or do it the right way. They give me the words, I'm waking up. I'm working so hard to change. I'm waking up and remove all that came between us. So he's removing everything that may have come between you, whether that's another person. As I said, he's motorbike. Honestly, I'm not making this up, guys. They're going past the house. So it's about things speeding up. So again, we saw the bike, which is about the boy learning, growing, understanding, and then the speed of the motorbike. So things are speeding up. Spirituality. The love I see in you and in your being reminds me of where I come from and who I am. Love. So he's saying, you inspire me. And that came through today in the masculine reading. The love I see in you, everything you are, reminds me of where I truly come from source, and who I truly am, which is love. Isn't that beautiful? So you're being reminded it's a spiritually based connection. Silence. So this is when he's saying, I need a little bit of space. Silence. Everything seems frozen. Nothing moves and you don't call me what's going on. So families, you might be thinking, it just all seems frozen. Nothing seems to be moving, Liz. You've seen the motorbikes, you've seen the signs, I'm seeing the signs, I'm seeing the stags, I'm seeing the bees, I'm seeing all these things, but nothing seems to be moving. Why isn't he calling me? What's going on? Why? And the angels are hoping today that you take from this that he's not ignoring you, he's not ghosting you, there's nothing wrong. He just needs a little bit of space to be able to come forward at the right time in the right way for his own reasons, so he can allow you to trust him again. So there's nothing wrong with the silence. The silence is stillness, preparation. It's where we receive answers. Look at this. The silence is preparing you for reconciliation. I hope this time will be the right one. And maybe you're thinking that I feel these are questions you're putting out there that I'm picking up on Divine Feminine, and the masculine is answering. It's like the masculine is saying to you, they're giving me the word masquerade. He may be hiding a little bit, but he's saying, I am silent, but remember, is for my spiritual growth and learning, and we will reconcile. And you're saying, well, I hope this time it will be the right time. Because there is that doubt in there, or that struggle where you think, I've heard it all before, here we go again, what now? And you're being asked to trust. That's why he's saying to you, do you think you could trust me again? Again, they give me like something in the throat, like a lump in the throat, the need to swallow or cough something up, to release things. This is powerful because it says inner power, but they give me the word junior power and lunar power. So first of all, lunar power is connected with the full moon that's ahead. We've got a full moon coming in next week, and inner power comes from within you, and junior power is how we grow. We learn and grow on this journey. So I feel the powerful creativity that lives in me, and I know that I have the power to achieve what I want. And wow, people running, everything's happening out there. People running past that, running to you. Maybe they've run from you, they're going to run towards you. So he's saying to you, I feel the powerful creativity that lives in me, and I know I have the power to achieve what I want. So he's saying, I have the power to do this. I have the power by, can you see it there? I don't know if you caught it in time. I have to be quick when I'm seeing these signs, because 2 bikes and a motorbike and people running, it's all about what's going on. I'm just buzzing from this reading today. So he's saying, I am tapping in with my inner power, and I am nostalgic. I am thinking about you. I remember all those precious moments, and I'm still thinking about you. So he's still thinking about you. He's remembering, he's reminiscing. He's maybe listening to music. It's hitting him in the feels. He's feeling all of these things. And he's saying there will be success. The door of victory is finally open. The future belongs to us. And if you haven't seen it already, I did a really powerful daily twin flame reading today about your union. And if you will come into union in this lifetime. And the answer is happy ever after. And we've got flight or fight. And that's what they're saying. Are you flight or fight right now? He's saying, I would go to the ends of the world for you. I will always fight for our love. I might have run from it before and been in that flight mode, but I will always fight for our love. And I'm planning to do this now. So your masculine is showing you with speed and power that things are changing. And he's saying to you, would you be able to trust me again if I come forward? And I feel this is a bit of a channel conversation, because he's saying, would you be able to trust me again? And you're saying, well, I've heard it all before. I hope this time it will be the right time. Everything seems frozen. Nothing moves. You don't call me. What's going on? And he's saying, I'm so sorry that I broke your trust. It's all part of the spiritual growth and learning. So I gain the inner power. I am thinking about you always, even when I'm not communicating with you. We are going to be together because I'm going to fight for this love, and that will be success. So he is showing you, he is working hard to change and remove all the things that come between you. He does miss you. He does love you and promise you'll be back, even if he needs a little bit of space right now, because he wants to tell you the truth. This is what he's wishing for, but he wants to tell you the truth while he's looking into your eyes face to face, possibly so he can seal it with a kiss and look deep into your soul, which is in the eyes. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.